Hey guys, we came back. We got that monkey milk Bobby Garland on. It's got that little paddle tail on it. I think it's a shimmer shad or something. It's a monkey milk color. But I got a different rod with a high vis line. I noticed on that other video, I don't know how well you guys was seeing it skip up underneath there. I don't know if my camera lady was here, you guys get to see it every time. I'm gonna try to work on that a little bit. We're gonna see if we can't get some of these crappie to, well, if I can get it to skip up underneath there. I changed rods because this already had high vis line on it. There we go. We'll just let that sink on down in there. Got that high vis line on. Still raining, but now I'm after some sandwiches, so we'll see. And I didn't tie on a leader. We're gonna see if that high vis line makes a difference on how many bites I get or not. There we go. We got a clean up underneath there. That's what we really want. See if we can get one to knock the slack out of it. Got him. Oh yeah. There we go. That one right there will make a sandwich. Put him in our bucket. There you go, buddy. Hopefully the first of many. Now we'll try a little bit closer of a cast. Right there. It's a little bit closer to structure. When I'm casting over there to the other side, it's right in the middle of the bridge. There it goes, it hit the bottom. Okay. Let's see if we can get it back underneath there again. There we go, we got it clean up underneath there. We didn't even skip it, we just casted it. Let that sucker fall, about 8-10 seconds. I super glued this one on there too, just so that way it stay on there a little bit longer. You can see, maybe if I aim this down, hopefully that's the correct angle. Waiting to see that line bounce. Nothing that time. There we go. Oh, my line was going sideways. I thought I had one. Got him. Come on, boy. Yep. Hey now, simmer down. None of this crappie, the heads or nothing, are going to go to waste. We're going to use them for catfish bait in an upcoming video and save the live ones that I've been feeding crawlers at home in a stock tank. Cast wasn't the best, but it ain't raining, so I figure they might be outside of that bridge now too. This is a Berkeley cherrywood rod. It's not the best crappie fishing rod in the world. It's not really ultra sensitive or nothing, but it is a good rod. And I do like it. You more watch your line than you do focus on the feeling it through the rod. We waxed them earlier. They might be a little bit leery. We might change up jigs a little bit. Oh, nope, we got another one. He feels a little bit smaller. No, he's actually all right. Oh, he is. A little bit smaller than the other two. We'll throw him back. let him go for another day. On the other side of this bridge, there's a drop on one side. I come over there and fish that on my boat, and the crappie stack up on it, and I do pretty good fishing that drop. And we might go over there and give it a try. There we go. There we go. Feels like a better crappie right there. He's fighting pretty good. Yep, he's a little bit nicer. Oh, 4-pound test. Oh no, 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 no. Crap. I just dropped him down on these rocks. It sounded like he made it to water. I hope so, because I'd hate for him to die in there. Well, he gone, folks. He made it to water. Hopefully he can find his way out of them rocks. If not, he's gonna be a world record eating minnows and perch that come up in there. Well, now dang it. I hate for that to happen. I'm gonna set my bucket right there so that way that won't cover that hole up. That was a better crappie for this lake. Here we go. He going in the sandwich bucket. Sorry, buddy. Now that was a relatively short cast. Got him. All right, we're gonna throw him back. See if we can get you guys a release shot on this guy. And mind you guys, it is December. It's probably like the 20th or something. I don't know. I don't exactly know. See if we can get a good release on him. There he goes. I still hear them shad flipping up underneath this thing. I don't see them like I did earlier today. They were at the top of the water earlier today. Get you guys facing my rod tip again. All right, we're back out of the strike zone. Let's get it back up underneath there. Now we're back in there. That's where I want to be at. It seems like the further back in there I get, the more in the strike zone I am. That's where I want to be at. And they're stacked up underneath this thing. Nope. They're stacked up underneath it, so the longer I'm bringing that jig through there, the more in the strike zone I am. I just had a strike right there. We're gonna let it fall back down and see if he's still there. Nope. We'll get it back up underneath there a little bit further. Nope, not that cast. Here, I'm gonna trim this up. I think that line being like that, it's causing my jig to come through the water weird. There we go. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh yeah, that's perfect. This that little paddle tail Bobby Garland, I'm really starting to like this thing. I see a lot of people, and I use it too, but I like this one with paddle tail because I'm a retrieval fisherman. I'm not really much vertical jigging. And if I'm vertical jigging, I prefer to use a cork. There came a big old shad, probably 8 or 10 inch one right to the top of the water. Got him. And folks, this ain't got a, I don't want to mess around with unhooking these fish, and so I already I smashed the barb down, and so you can see it just slides right off there. And I don't know if I'll get this to focus on the camera or not, but if you look at that hook, I smashed the barb down because I just want to reel them in. I'm gonna keep them pinned the best I can. I might lose a couple, but I'm gonna keep them pinned the best I can. I don't want to mess with that barb when I'm unhooking these crappie. I just want to get them off there, get my bait back out there, and get another one. So I'm smashing that barb down, and besides that, it's better for the ones I release anyways. Oh, we got another one. He feels like a good one. He fighting. He fighting on that cherry wood rod. Black crappie. Put him in the bucket. We're back up under there. We're in the strike zone. My bait suddenly stopped falling. Maybe I just landed on a tree or something underneath there. Nothing. Let's get it over there on that other side. Up against that other wall over there. Got him. On the fall. On the fall. Feels like a good one. Oh, yep. We'll take it. All day. Before we leave here, we're going to try something else too. I want to try a hair jig I made. That's a short cast. We're going to try another long cast in that spot too. We'll let that line fall straight down on in there. We'll follow it in there with that rod tip. Just lift my rod up a little bit. Start reeling. Got him. We're going to throw that one back. We're going to start being a little bit more selective on our size of fish we pick out of there. Let's go way up underneath there. All right. Just really watch that fishing line as it falls too, because sometimes they'll get that sucker as it starts falling. I'm watching for that line to start swimming sideways, which I don't know how well the camera picks that up. It's real subtle. It's not like they're just, oh shoot, right there at the freaking, right there at my feet. He must have followed that sucker. All right, we're up underneath there again. We fishing. There is a tree on that other side, but before we leave here, I want to try something different. I got some raccoon tail jigs that I made at home. There's some current that comes through here in case you guys didn't know. A little bit of current. There we go. There we go. There we go. He's digging. Come on out of there. Come on. Thanks for playing. Thank you for playing. Okay, there's a Pretty Water Lake just north of this. It's a small trout lake they stock. And the thing about it is it's been raining, so there's a waterfall over there that runs off into this lake, and it runs in right over in this area somewhere. And it runs in and it pushes water through here out to the main lake. And so, oh, yep. Got him. It's a little bit better. These crappie in this lake don't get huge. I mean, there are some bigger ones in here, but the deal is it's so overstocked. They just now, it seems like they just now started getting decent eating size within this past year. That's because a lot of us have been taking them out of here, even though they haven't been that great at eating. Oh, we got something better. Even though they haven't been that great at eating size, because oh, we lost him. That's all right. Because it's been so overstocked, but we've been cleaning them out, keeping them all, even if they're small. I'm just now starting to release some of the smaller ones, and but there's people out here actually catching decent crappie now. Oh, yep, we got him. We got him. The thing is that these crappie will overstock a small lake fast, and this lake may be 80 acres or something like that. But I hear that that's good for the bass fishing. The bass probably are huge in here. I know that the crappie eat the bass fry, but that's less competition for the bass that was already in here. But there's a group of pretty avid anglers that come out here on the daily. I come out here 2 or 3 times a week anyways. And we've been wiping them out, and I've really noticed it too. Over the course of a year, they're starting to get a lot bigger. Crappie are a lot healthier. They're not as stunted looking. Some of them were, their lips weren't formed right. They was so stunted. And this is a no throw net lake too, and the shad have just overtook it. I come here and get shad all the time. I just using a jig hook. I jig and on the dock, and I catch crappie. You guys have seen in my other videos how I do it. They're so thick in here. Oh, see, something's getting it by the tail and swimming off sideways with it. Okay. You guys notice they haven't pulled my pants down one time in this video. I got that sucker super glued on there. I went home, edited that video, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna eat some of them crappie. Oh, something was going on there. Might have slowed down on me a hair. Maybe I need to let it sink a little bit longer. See, it's like we landed on something. That sucker just stopped. I set the hook and there ain't a fish there though. Huh. Yeah, you better get out of that bass's way. Okay, let's try it up underneath here again. Nine, 10. Okay. Huh, that's freaking me out. Let's go back underneath there again. We've got to catch that fish. Probably just a small crappie getting it by the tail and running off with it. Also, this little area is kind of landlocked. This lake is landlocked. It ain't got no river system going to it or nothing like that. So the only flow that we have is coming from that lake. Now on the other side, it's consistently 10 foot deep out on the flat. I want to go on the other side the next time it rains, sometime this winter. And I want to go down there and I want to go catfishing when there's some good flow like there is right now. I mean, it's not like sweep you away flow, or it's not like fishing on a river by no means, but something that'll push my scent out there. Something that'll just get some scent going. Oh, I'd like to go down there and give that a try. These crappie really slowed down over here. They might be on to me with that jig, huh? We might have to change up our tactics a little bit. Got one. Got him, got him, got him. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. Don't spit my hook out. Yep. Oh, yeah, we got him. Good little sandwich right there. We're gonna skip it over there. Apparently they're all on that other side, maybe. We'll let it fall right there. You never know. Like I said, it ain't raining no more, so it wouldn't surprise me if some of them didn't move out of there. I kind of wish we'd get a little bit of rain back so that way we'd push them back in there again. They may be on that drop that I was telling you guys about earlier. It's right on the other side of this bridge. I imagine that they school up there pretty regularly. But clearly some of them stay on the bridge. go. Way up underneath there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, we got one. Come on, we're gonna send you back home, buddy. You go over there. Get it on down, boy. So let's send it right there, way up underneath there. I can see some fish still down there, some shad. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Busy little bridge. Let's see what we got here. I guess that ain't a bad little haul. We'll try to get a couple more in there. That's good enough for me to eat for sure. Oh, we got another one. That wasn't even a very far cast. That was just right up underneath the edge there. Hey, 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 simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. You going home, boy. Yeah, we'll put the scales and we'll eat the meat, and then the heads will go fishing with me, and then the sides, the scaly part, will go in the compost bin, or garden rather. If you guys don't compost with fish, leaves, and whatever else you can compost with, you don't know what you're missing out on. My garden didn't, my tomatoes didn't die all the way through till the end of November. Oh. Probably a perch trying to pull my pants down. I got you back this time, sucker. That ain't happening. Alright, we're about to walk. After this cast, we'll walk over there to that other side and we'll see about fishing over there for a second. I lose a lot of jigs fishing off the bank over there, though. Okay, let's go over there. Alright, you guys see it's the exact same thing. There's a drop right out there about 20 feet off the bank, but it's really shallow on that side until that drop. That drop's where this little creek runs out in there. But we're going to try up underneath the bridge on this side before we do all that. We're going to hit the same crappie, just at a different angle, in theory. Instead of casting my jig downstream and reeling it upstream, we're going to cast it upstream and reel it back downstream. Nothing. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh yeah, we're way up underneath there now. Sometimes it's that simple. You just change the angle on them and they'll hit it. I could probably change this color jig out too, but seeing how I super glued that one on there. But we might switch to a hair jig. That'll probably get the job done. Okay. Oh crap. Part of it. That's 2 times in a row. I need that perfect skip. I need to get it up underneath there. 3 times in a row. They're gonna think the shatter out here flipping again. There we go. We got it up underneath there that time. Let a little bit of line out so it'll fall straight down. Nothing. Let's try that drop out there. Somewhere right in there. If I was on my boat, I'd find it, but you know, I'd be using my depth finder then, so we'll give it a try. Let it drop for about 10 seconds. See, it makes sense for them to be out there right now because that current's up underneath this bridge. And pushing the shad through there. Something's out there popping me. Maybe just on the bottom too. I might have completely missed the drop. Okay, let's try it right there and see if it's out there. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just ticking the bottom is what I'm doing. Maybe I can't reach that drop. Maybe it's further than I thought it was when I was on my boat. One thing's for sure, up underneath here is the deepest spot in this area. Here, let's switch it up real quick. I'm gonna leave that on here. It's caught most of the fish. But we're gonna change it up by, I just tied these myself. That's a coontail jig. I picked the white fur off the raccoon tail, and I put I dipped it in chartreuse, what is that stuff called? It's a spike it. I don't even know if crappie like garlic, but we're about to find out. Oh, no. All right, we're gonna tie that on there with a polymer knot, just that way we can have a second jig in parallel. I don't think we need a drop loop. That ought to do it right there. We'll see if they want a hair. We're just gonna give them something a little bit different, a little different approach, and we might go back to the other side of the creek because it seemed like we was doing better over there anyhow. we're gonna go back to this side. We caught one off this side. We did a lot better on the other side. We had a truck stalking us who sat over there and was watching us catch fish. That's all right. Hopefully everybody gets a chance to come down here and try this. I'll find me a new spot and then I'll put it on there and then everybody can try that spot. I'm gonna keep finding them. If you live around here and you're watching my videos, 81st Street Bridge is a good spot. When it's really cold outside. On the north side, there's a 14-foot deep hole. I fish there all the time in the wintertime. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know how well it's gonna skip with 2 jigs on there. We're gonna try it anyways. I'm really surprised we haven't caught one bass out of here. Usually, yeah, that jig's gonna keep me from skipping. That's exactly what it's gonna do. I might have to cut off my monkey milk jig and just skip the hair jig, and I don't know how well a hair jig's gonna skip. To be honest, I've never done it before. Let's give it a try. At worst, we'll tie the other one back on. One thing's for sure, it's gonna have a lot slower fall rate. Which means I probably need to reel it slower so that way it'll stay down, or I need to make them with a heavier jig head, because it doesn't seem like this. I mean, it casts just fine. That wet hair will cast a country mile. We'll cast it right there in parallel. Yeah, that hair, once it gets wet, it'll cast a country mile. But skipping it and then the sink, that hair is, and that may be key for some days, but today it hadn't been the deal. I've been using a 32nd ounce jig head. I probably should have tested this off video just that way you guys didn't have to sit through it. Alright, we know where the crappie's at. They ain't there, they're underneath this bridge. There we go, we got it to skip. We're gonna let it sink for a while. Start reeling it back. That'd be pretty satisfying to get one on this. But, oh, there was a perch trying to get it. That was pretty neat. That ain't the satisfaction I'm after. There's that little bit of current. I just tied this one up literally with the pink jig head on it. I guess it didn't matter because I'm going to come out here and skip it into this rock 100 times and bash the paint off of it, but I still wanted to try it with a, just like that. I'm going to smack the wall 100 times. All that pink will be. There we go, I didn't skip it very good that time either. It didn't skip, but it went underneath the bridge, darn it. Instead of using a 32, I'm gonna try a 16th, maybe an 8th. I'm gonna try a couple different things because I ain't really digging I'm not really digging that weight. Seeing the current's dragging it a little bit that way. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but it is doing some of the work for me. Okay, well that's a sign from God to switch back to something different, huh? Switch back to that monkey milk. Come on, you guys give me my jig back. I'll edit some of this out. I just didn't want to stop the camera and start the camera. As soon as I got here, it quit raining. I wish that rain would come back. This little paddle tail, it doesn't kick hard. It ain't, obviously it's a crappie bait. It ain't thumping. But that little tail just the tip of the tail just flapping back and forth. I feel like that's a pretty good bait imitator right there. Especially for what I'm fishing for. Oh, something nicked it. Something picked it up again. He ain't committed. He ain't committed. They didn't want that hair jig, did they? Part of the problem might be I can't skip it nothing like I can skip that Bobby Garland on that light jig head too, so I get the slow fall. Not as slow as that hair jig fell. It probably take it 20 seconds to fall as far as this one does. That coon hair is so coarse it catches a lot of water. But I gave one to someone earlier and I caught a fish on it pretty much immediately over at the dock. I guess these crappie shut down. Hell, I don't know. Might be lucky we caught what we caught. I came here and ran them all out. Try one more cast. I mean, that has been the spot over there. Nada. We'll try that. See if they come back. They may know the rain ain't coming back. They may have lockjaw now. I don't know with the pressure rising, dropping, or what it's doing. All right, let's see what else we got in this box. I super glued this jig on here, so it came off easier than I thought it would. Okay, let's try this Bobby Garland. It's a black and chartreuse. We're gonna give that a go and see what it does underneath there. Sometimes that's all it takes, is just to change the appearance. This is a pretty heavy bait. Let's see how fast it falls. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Probably skip really nicely too. Yep. I haven't really used these crappie slabs or whatever they're called, these Bobby Garlands. They got a split tail. I haven't really used them that much. But sometimes you just change your color. Something 180. If you've been wearing them out on one color, sometimes that's what it takes. Especially if you know there's still fish in that area. They just watched you pull 15 or 20 of their buddies out, so they ain't gonna go for it too. I'm not saying that's what it's gonna take this time, because I don't know we're gonna get any more. There's something, probably perch. Hopefully it didn't pull our pants down. It's falling, it's falling, it's falling. Real? Nothing. Let's get that long cast over there where we caught all of our better crappie at anyways. See if we can get one over there. There we go, that's it. That's the one you want right there. Oh my God. It didn't even get to fall. Told you guys that's what we wanted right there. That jig didn't even get to fall and we already got another crappie. There he is. Okay, well, changing up that jig color. I made that cast 15 times and didn't catch one on that other jig, but my rain's coming back too. Let's see what happens. Come on, rain, push them crappie back up in there. Oh, yep, we was getting another one right there. Again, it didn't even make it to the bottom yet. I knew that rain, I needed that rain. I don't mind standing out here getting wet if I'm gonna catch fish. If I can skip my jig right. I only got 2 of these, so hopefully we can figure something out. They were in a truck with 19 antennas on top of it. 19 being an exaggeration, but not by far. It wasn't much of an exaggeration. Dang it. He got my pants down that time. That rain's picked them back up. We might switch back over to that whole Bobby Garland monkey milk shimmer shad or whatever it's called. They're gonna pick back up. Yeah, see, they're missing this one. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's bite off. Let's bite some of that off there since they're short striking it. We'll give them something that they can get in their mouth easier. So they're acting like they're hungry, but they're not that hungry. What the heck? Come on, dude. We got a bunch of perch underneath there. Maybe they came first with the rain and then the crappie come next. I don't know. They was down there tormenting earlier too, so. Got him. Feels like a good one. Yep. Yep, yep. We'll take him any day of the week. Looks like a gar or something got a hold of him, but we're gonna take him home and get him out of his misery. I don't know if we're gonna eat that fillet or not, but something got a hold of that sucker. Wasn't slowing him down from eating though, was it? Oh yeah, we're back up underneath there again. You always hear people say to go fishing when it rains, it's good fishing. Well, I'm here to tell you it goes either way. I've tried it 100 times and half the time it's no good and the other half the time it's exactly what you wanted. There goes us another good crappie. Come on, up, up, up. Easy now. Now me and my wife, we're gonna eat these crappie tonight. I'm getting more excited every fish I catch. Maybe we'll get some fried potatoes to go with it. That jig didn't look like it was falling anymore. It's falling now. Nope, 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 nope. See if it falls again. See if you pick him up on the fall this time. Nope. Pulled my pants down. Must have been one of them littler fellers. Alright, let's see if there's one right up underneath our feet here again. We got it a little ways up underneath there. We got it caught on that concrete. Nothing. What the heck was that? See my gut line running? It's running differently than it has been. Got him. Stuck him. Again, guys, this is all with no barb on my hook. That barb is, you don't really need it. It's good to have for kids, but you don't need it for crappie fishing. Not for what we're doing. Makes it so much easier to get them suckers off of there. And better for the ones you release. Really, it just makes it easy for me to get them in the bucket too. Got him. Little bitty dude. He didn't have a problem getting that jig in his mouth though, did he? A little bitty white crappie. See how easy that was to get him off of there? I wish I had a dot of that super glue now. This sucker's getting wore out quick. It ain't even raining hard, it's just barely drizzling. Alright, he was pecking at it. Okay, let's cut off another little chunk of it, just that way maybe it'll stay on the hook better for the flip. It's getting shorter, that means it'll sink a little bit faster. It ain't got as much mass going through there, so it'll drop a little bit faster. Another thing in this lake is that sometimes I feel like it's not dropping because it's on the back of the shad's back. Like your line falls over the top of them and there's a bunch of shad up underneath there. So if you cast and your line goes across the shad's back, I feel like that's why it stops it from dropping. Yeah, we missed him. Let's try him again. We're gonna catch one more and we're gonna go. As bad as I hate to do that when the fish are going. 9 and 10. Got him. He knocked slack in it and I saw it, and he got. Okay, this is the last one, folks. We're gonna take this guy on home. That's plenty of crappie for what I'm trying to do. Put that up on there, retire it once we get home. We'll take this junk with us. All right, guys, have a good one.